Could you raise a child, like if the fear is that we're going to live in a post-truth world with deep fakes and stuff, could you know how like there's always those films where it's like some father took his daughter into the woods and raised her, away from society, a survivalist or whatever, If you take a child away and raise them in the woods, but only with truth, like no fiction, like you say, everything that they consume is just facts, history and facts.
Always 100% the truth.
No imagination. You underdevelop their imagination.
The point isn't that you underdevelop their imagination, but you clearly label it as being imagination. So at any time when something's being imaginary, you know that what it is imaginary. You don't pretend that it is true.
Right. But do you allow them to use their imagination?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking like this is some kind of Russian, program where they, like the Scarlet,
but I understand what you're saying is that like...
the Black Widow, how they take ballerinas and they teach them how to fire guns and stuff.
Yeah.
But you take a child from an early age.
Raise them only with truth.
With truth.
Yeah.
And so like things like unicorns and Santa Claus doesn't exist. It's all facts-based.
Correct.
Right. But I'm saying...
Santa Claus is not real. Unicorns aren't
what's
real.
the application for this weapon that you're training?
Well, I think that I'm raising my John Connor, who's going to... Because the idea that, you had to raise John Connor to fight Terminators is probably a little unrealistic. But the idea that we need somebody in this world who can see through the fake news deep fakes and these sort of things. So I'm trying to raise someone who has a commitment to actually finding the truth in every situation.
And you want to keep the purity of that.
Yeah.
So that person can never indulge in imagination. So they couldn't watch Star Wars because there's there's noises. The space is a vacuum.
Well,
they watch
they watch Star Wars like Neil deGrasse Tyson watches those movies where they're like, no, this wouldn't work. This wouldn't work. This is not a real thing. This would not work. You wouldn't want to watch a movie with them.
No.
I let them watch fiction, but no, I don't actually no fiction. Only facts.
Right.
I'm raising my child with only facts.
If you went back into the past, like if you took a film with like fantastic special effects, like you took Avatar, right?
Yeah.
If you went back 200 years with a DVD player or your laptop and you got Avatar loaded up and you just stopped someone in the street and you said, hey, look, I'm from the future. Yeah. Check it out. We live with these weird cat people. And you showed them like Avatar as if it was a documentary.
Yeah.
Do you think they would believe you? Do you think that their brains would be like, that is the most realistic thing? Or do you think some part of them would be uncanny valley? Like we can watch Avatar and be like, oh yeah, that looks super real, but we're still aware that we're watching a movie. Do you think if, you showed someone from 200 years ago special effects?
I think it would be too far beyond their imagination. What are you showing it on?
Like a laptop.
Yeah, they'd be freaked out by the laptop. Let alone the content of the laptop. I think they'd be having trouble 200 years ago getting past the fact that you have a laptop.
Well, where did the special effects decline though? Like if you showed them a stop motion Jason the Argonauts, they're going to be like, well, that doesn't look real. I don't know how you've done that, man from the future.
Well, I think that you would just need to show them something that was... What's more believable? Well, I think like a Star Wars or something like that is more believable because they still look kind of like... Human-y?
Yeah. You think they would believe that? You said Star Wars, this is how we all live in the year 2019.
Yeah.
And they would look at that and go, oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
All right, it's flying houses in the sky.
Flying houses and giant cats.
And talking dogs.
Talking cats.
Well, I mean, what is that thing? What would you say Chewbacca is?
It's like a...
Dog.
Is it a dog? Is he a dog?
I think he's a dog.
I don't think he's a dog.
He's a Wookiee.
He's a Wookiee.
But what are they? Half bear, half dog?
Are they?
I don't know. What is it? All right.
What is a Wookiee?
What is a Wookiee?
I mean, I don't think I think they're their own species. I don't think they're based on the fact that one day like a dog fucked a bear or something. Like a Wookiee came out.